Okay, I'm recording. So today what we're going to be doing, which is the last section of this chapter about solving equations, is we're going to be trying to solve equations that don't have a number answer, but instead are just like getting a formula by itself. You're going to use this a lot in science class. So let's try it out. 5a minus 2b equals 15. And we're going to solve for a. So what is very different about this compared to before? There's two variables, which means, and I know this is going to be hard for a lot of you because if you're like me, you like your math answers to be like 8, 12.5. Instead, this is going to be like your math answer is a whole equation, which is very messy and disturbing, but it'll also be okay. So we're basically trying to get everything away from the A. So what do you think we should do? How do we move stuff away from the A? I'm going to divide by 5, but not until I take care of this 2b right here. How do I move that 2b together to the other side? Add 2b to both sides. So this is now 5a equals, can I combine 15 and 2b together? No, so I'm just going to write 15 plus 2b. And now how do I get rid of that 5? Divide by 5 on both sides. So my final answer is A equals, when you divide by something, you can divide each part by it. So I'm going to write 15 over 5 plus 2 over 5b. So now I've got A equals, what is 15 divided by 5? 3 plus 2/5 b. And that's the final answer. I know, it looks messy and it looks gross, but it's essentially just moving everything away from a variable. All right, we're going to try again. (10m minus p equals negative n. And we're going to solve for m. All right, what do you guys think I should do first? Add p, because it's already a minus p, so I'm going to add p to this side. So now I've got 10m equals, I could write negative n plus p. I think I'm going to write p minus n, just put that p in front. Doesn't matter though. If you had negative n plus p, it would also be the same thing. And now what? Divide by 10. I'm just going to leave this one as p minus n over 10. Because do you remember how last time that 15 and that 5 could be reduced? But here there's nothing that can be reduced, so I'm just going to leave it looking like that. Okay. Example 3. This one you're going to get a prize with your partner for. df plus 10 all divided by 6 equals g. And we are going to solve for f. Now, before you get going with your partner, I want to give you a hint. What's the first thing you should take apart on the left? Right, the first thing we're going to get rid of is this divided by 6. So your first move should be multiplying by 6. Talk to your partner, please. I'll be right back. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the correct answer. Where's my book? Well, I'll just do it myself, hold on. What are we solving for, F?
Yeah.
All right, so I got F equals, on top of the fraction would be 6G minus 10, and on the bottom would be D. Talk to your partner, decide if you want to come up here. Hands up. One, two. Two. I put the F too close to the word for, so it looks like I just wrote solve for.
Okay. I gotta read my work. Okay.
So first, we're gonna multiply 6 to both sides. So we should get 6G equals DF plus 10.
Sorry.
Plus 10.
Yeah. 62.
6G. And then next we subtract 10 from both sides.
Now, if you had written G6 instead of 6G,
Oh,
you
I
would
didn't mean to.
No, if you had written G6 instead of 6G, you would have still gotten it right. Because you can multiply those in any order, but generally we usually put the number in front of the letter. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so then it'll equal DF equals 6G minus 10. And then we divide D from both sides. And then you should get F all by itself, which just equals what it is because you can't, there's no common like terms.
Which just what it is?
Yep.
Thank you. Now, this is especially helpful, grab some prizes. This is especially helpful when you're in science classes and other classes where you have formulas and you're trying to solve for other variables and move stuff around. And it's also really helpful in something called dimensional analysis, which is where you basically try to change from one thing to another. For example, let's say that I know that a cheetah